to Aaron and Dylan's Fun Zone. We're gonna try to.
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're doing live.
We're live in the dungeon.
We're yeah in the dark dungeon.
This is the first time we've done this video, so
We've
bear
never done
with
this
us.
video before. I've never seen any of these matches.
I've never watched it. Yeah, I mean,
Let's talk.
this
about
is
what we
all
want
off
to
the
watch.
dome.
So let's get this moving. We've got excuses versus teamwork. Excuses from Portland, teamwork from New York.
You want to run through the players real quick?
Sure.
All right, Lev,
Hit 'em.
Bacon on
Top left.
gold. Yeah, we're going top left
Lev,
to top right.
Neil.
Wait, I'm gonna do
Cody,
a little bit of a okay.
Logan, Ben,
Yeah.
Carissa, Andrew, Domish, Andrew, Turbo, and Wyatt.
Yeah, that's the squads,
That's all of them.
and they're all
From left to
incredible.
right. And so this is your finals, and New York teamwork had gotten knocked to
BumbleBash
losers
won
earlier in the tournament.
finals.
Yeah, by excuses. 3-0. BumbleBash won Austin, Texas, November 8th, 4th,
The most
5th,
perfect
5th,
tournament.
November 5th. It's my dad's birthday, 2016. So here we go. Let's do this thing, Dill.
In beautiful, sunny Austin, Texas.
Austin,
And we're
Texas.
off. First game of the finals.
so night
Teamwork
map.
needs the reset.
Do they? They do. So because they came from losers, and then they beat us on hot dogs, and now they're back here in the finals against Excuses, a team that 3-0'd them, as we said. They looked really impressive, Excuses doing it. So Cody's queen in here for blue, and Domus is queen in here for gold. And my Steel Series download failed. So Dylan, what were you thinking going into this finals? Who are you?
Well, I didn't think it'd be a 3-0 from Excuses. They 3-0'd them earlier, and I knew that wasn't going to happen again. Honestly, I think I was getting drunk at the bar. I don't even know how much I was watching.
So
I was hearing it all.
I mean, big part of strategy is being able to take losses and go get drunk after.
Yeah, that's super important. And Cody's already getting set up for a mad pincher right there.
Yeah.
But he gets the warrior up and then dips. The patented Cody dip. But the
Right.
snail's already really far, and so that warrior needs to
So
stay
the Cody
alive.
dip is the play at the top night map, especially next to that gate. And it looks like there's not enough room for a queen to go underneath another queen, but there is. So he'll bump, and then when they don't expect it, he'll go underneath, and the other queen doesn't dive fast enough to kill him.
You cannot dive fast enough because
It's reflex. I mean, nice kill there.
I just don't think you can.
That's Neil there on Blue Skulls. Speed Warrior most of the time for this Portland team. And he's one to look out for. Turbo as well on Gold Skull. So do you feel like Speed Warriors tend to often get their way and play one of the inside positions?
Yeah.
It's just kind of
I think
goes,
it's just better.
Although
I like,
right?
yeah.
Interesting dive there by Domish. Ironically, Excuses has 3 berries run in on this map. I mean, not Excuses is gold.
Yeah, no, the sides. What?
Oh,
So
I
why
had
did you
it
think
wrong.
they're the other side? Did you watch the reset already or
I must
something?
have. They make you switch sides in the middle of the tournament final?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's Turbo on Blue Skulls.
Yeah. So.
And Neil on Gold Skulls.
So.
Keep an eye out for both of them.
Yeah. They're bringing the snail back though. That's dope. It's almost back to the beginning for Excuses, and they've got berries, and so this is their whole like MO.
Right.
Is that you can bring the snail back and you can't take away berries, and that's their whole. Their whole thing. But the issue with that is that sometimes the queens
nice
die.
Wrap there from Ben.
That middle is so scary. And just
sorry.
recently,
That's Wyatt. Yeah, Wyatt got that kill.
Yeah, just recently on night map, that middle is like the scariest spot to be in, right where that gate is.
Yeah.
Because there's zero wiggle room, and like.
Well, you have to
I
think
try
about
to
it.
never be there anymore, and it's because of like this, and now like BumbleBash, like, and now everyone plays that way.
Yeah, and so
Yeah,
I mean,
everyone that's that like
let's
last
look
kill.
at the last. So time out real fast. So hold on. Let's look at the night map. And so what you're talking about here is in the middle of the screen near the snail.
Yeah.
What the creators of the game sort of did here is if you look at these platforms, they sort of alternate, and there's 2 triangles on each side of the middle.
Wow.
And if you sort of get
Illuminati.
caught in that web, yeah, right, it's the seeing eye. And so if you get caught in there, you're susceptible to people falling from above you. And if you first look at this
And
map
to
and
the
don't realize those
government's
wraps are
mind
there, you think that the
washing.
area that you can be surprised from is smaller than it really is, because you can use that wrap to fall through and line people up if you're able to sort of eyeball it and play both the bottom and the top half of the screen. So that's what Dylan's talking about when he says you can get caught here in this web in the middle and everybody plays it, is a lot of people are sort of keen to the wrap and using it to fall through and surprise people who are trying to defend the snail.
Yeah, I just never want to be like, I never, yeah. So the two lanes right outside that middle ledge, I never want to not have my head on the ceiling,
Yeah.
because it's the most frightening. Like, because it's hard to see speed warriors coming through the waterfalls right there. Like, there's just too much going on a lot of the time, um, and that's what just happened right there.
Yeah. Fell through. Nice kill by Wyatt.
And
Taking
yeah, all
it.
it takes is the littlest peak. Yeah, it's a scary spot. I like am truly frightened of being there.
So round one goes to teamwork here in this finals. That was pretty impressively done there. Cody just kind of got beat up a little bit on night map.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if they probably hadn't played for a little bit, and that's a real thing. First
Momentum
game
out of
after.
losers
I mean,
bracket.
yeah. I mean, Domish has been. They've been playing. Teamwork's been playing for like probably the last like hour or whatever.
Yeah.
And Excuses has been sitting there forever, and so first game jitters are real. We'll see how they come back on this day map.
Yeah, and so Turbo's out as a slow warrior.
The snail gets moving so fast. And the drones, they just keep killing those drones, which like is so smart. Like I don't know, Stripes. Like I'm watching.
Are you looking
yeah,
at
guys trying to run. So they're trying to run
Stripes?
berries. No, I'm looking at gold stripes for Excuses. They're trying to run berries.
Oh, gold stripes. Yeah.
And they had all the warriors here,
That's Ben.
and the snail's just moving.
Yeah, I mean, Teamwork's just cruising. Carissa is always pushing the snail at every moment she can.
And right now, like Excuses is trying to send two people up to clear one guy for one berry.
Right.
That just doesn't really like
on day map
add up. Like I mean, I'm all like they got. I respect that they have their code, the berry code, but that just like logistically doesn't make sense because you're sending so many resources up there where like it just like.
Yeah, I'm actually almost
could have
surprised
like
that
locked
Blue's
down
defending it as hard as they are right now because you can almost let them get some berries to try to reestablish the snail. At this point, Blue Teamwork could have been reestablishing the snail a little bit more than they did, but they were sort of defending against one berry runner. And with only one berry in so far, I wouldn't be too worried about defending.
Oh, Cody, get out of there. There you go. Perfect work from that's Lev. Perfect work from Lev to get Cody out of the tunnel.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a team thing teams need to coordinate. You know, sometimes queens they try, but they get into bad spots, and bad spots are generally places where they're trapped. And that on day map especially is the bottom middle platform, and often the right and left middle platforms. So that's kind of like a smiley face on the map right here of destruction if you get caught underneath, and so you have to be able to work with your team.
Smiley face of destruction.
To get out from underneath it.
Oh my god, I'm not even like high, but I kind of see like a serious face now when I look at the tunnel. Yeah. And that's the mouth, and then there's a nose, and then the two eyes right above it.
The Illuminati's real in this game. Is basically what this video is made for. We're not going to talk any more strat. We're going to talk about the Illuminati and Killer Queen.
I've been woke.
And so the snails kind of moved. Not much has happened here. A lot of teams can play for 5 minutes and have this much done. These guys, I mean, for like 5 seconds to play this, have this much done. But these teams have played a long time, so they're really close here, talent-wise, and really close strategy-wise, in terms of knowing and controlling the other team.
But as is the case, sometimes on day map you find yourself with no warriors.
And Cody's in trouble. Yeah, exactly. And stuff like that.
And then the snails moving, and so now it's up to wizardry. And and could have dived there, but he's last life, like that's tough, and then he peeks out a little too far.
Yeah.
But that's that pressure where you're just always expecting the pincher and like makes you a little nervous. I don't know.
Yeah, if the team's chasing you around.
Yeah, just constantly chasing you.
And you know you're on last life. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, so teamwork goes up 2-0. There's a crowd shot.
I like the crowd cam.
Oh, look at the dinosaur.
I like the crowd cam.
The crowd cam's awesome.
It's great. Oh, I mean, more crowd cams, Killer Queen.
I would love a crowd cam. The crowds are great. That's probably like the best part.
So 2-0 teamwork. They've looked pretty good so far. The snail's been pushed. We'll see if Excuses, if they do anything to try to slow that snail down. They're going to need to, because it's putting Cody in bad spots, and he's been forced to do a little too much.
Yeah, I also am curious how Excuses is clearing their hive because I just don't know. I feel like there's probably a lot of resources going there still. And yeah,
Oh,
Cody
nice
just
kill by
gets
Turbo.
bonked. That's that middle. He got pushed out the middle, and then you're just in like a scary zone.
Hey, right back to you, loading.
Um, I just try not to stay there ever. But they're so look at that.
Yeah, I mean they're
Like
setting this pinch up,
every
and
time,
it's Wilkening
so,
and
like they're
Damish
just
this time.
there, and then you're like, well, where? And then it's scary.
I mean they have three warriors that were highly adept in setting up pincers. So with Wyatt, Wilkening, and Turbo, it was and Damish.
See, and then
Oh
there it
yeah,
is. You
and
can't.
the fly through the wrap
That's
slapped
like,
out.
and so like you think you're setting up the pincher right there, but you're the one getting set up.
Right, because you don't see the guy below you.
And you gotta count for like the bounce back. Like you never want to get
And
bounced out of that
Turbo
ledge because
Turbo
you're
just
just
went on a
done.
gigantic tear and killed like 4 or 5 people. I think it was four.
Which is the crazy thing that Domish like.
And Turbo, see,
Well,
Turbo doesn't chase the way. Yeah, see, that's the kill. So, I mean, you got to watch the last 30 seconds of this round to see, like, what. I mean, I see why Charles Pratt, no offense, but was talking about Turbo nonstop for like 2 minutes because this was unbelievable,
is that
pretty
my
much.
phone? Yeah.
Look at me. So we just wrapped through, killed Damish. I mean, killed Cody. Then
Yeah, that rap's one of my favorites
took out
too.
Neil, and now he's sitting here. He lines above. He takes out Logan. And then he's going to line up again here, and he's got the drap on Lev. And that was every warrior and the queen. He killed 4 people in a row.
Well, he's gonna get the queen again too.
He is, to finish it. And so look at him follow. So when he follows through the wrap, he doesn't follow directly behind. He knew that he could, if the queen came back towards the middle, the faster route is through the inside waterfall.
Yeah.
And so he fell through there and knew that if the queen came back towards the middle, he had the height advantage. And so that's how you play that. If you're looking to sort of chase a queen on speed
I'm
warrior.
so excited to play them. I'm so excited to come for 18.
Yeah, BumbleBash 2 is going to be great.
Yeah,
Killer
BumbleBash
Queen
2,
18,
KQ 18.
BumbleBash 2, coming up March
basically
19th.
teamwork versus. I mean, no, not basically teamwork. I can't say that. 3 of Teamwork's people.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to play them because
should be
I
good.
have not had the chance.
And that's me and Charles. We're hanging out. We had fun. We're two of the elder statesmen in the Killer Queen community.
Yeah, look at that crowd shot. They're going wild. Oh, stop it! Stop it!
Best friends. Someone needs to cast us in some kind of sitcom.
Ho ho ho!
Charles-
Good
Charles and
one,
Aaron.
Charles.
New York meets Chicago. Best friends.
Turbo, 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 turbo. Sorry,
That'd
I'm
probably
just
be
making fun of both
we
you
just
guys.
sit here and talk about Turbo.
Now I'm just making fun
fair.
of everybody.
Yeah.
All right.
If you can't beat
So-
him, make fun of him. That's what I always say. Right, Del?
Yeah, that's pretty good rules to live by.
So round 4. So excuses, teamwork. We had a little gap in the action.
Yeah, maybe a
we're trying to
timeout,
get this
I don't know.
reset. They need win 4, send it to the reset. And so far they've just sort of had their way. I don't think excuses expected this to be this difficult coming into the finals here.
Yeah, teamwork really came. I don't even. Yeah, Cody. I mean,
Beautiful dive from Damish.
honestly, this might have been Cody's worst set, which it sucks. Like, Cody's really good, and so it sucks. Like, I'm gonna give teamwork a lot of credit because they're amazing and they're always in the right place at the right time. Cody also probably had his worst set first.
This
like-
4 has not been. He looked. I think, if I recall correctly, I think he looks better on the second 4. Nice though. That was really well done by excuses.
Yeah, that was Logan.
Yeah,
no, that was-
they
yeah,
have
that
all
was
the warriors and they're trapping the middle here, and it looks like they're going heavy gate control. And at this point, I mean, send somebody to the snail. There you
Yeah,
go.
please.
And so Ben's now moving snail. You just sometimes you got to do it, you know.
Yeah.
You just got to do it sometimes, whether you like it or not. Snail
Hypocrites.
is a part of the game.
Pure berries.
And so Wild Queen sort of after a rough start to the round for
Ooh,
Cody. Oh,
yeah, Neil's a monster.
and that was a great rising kill by Neil. And then they've sort of turned it around completely here, and they look really good in this round. Last life for Damish. He's got one helper that's slow Wilkening. He's not slow. He's just a slow warrior. He's a really smart guy.
Jesus.
And a great dive from Cody.
These games are so quick.
Yeah. I mean, they play pretty fast. This first set of 4 is really fast. Yeah. So, Twerk had all the momentum. A little comeback from excuses here. We'll see how these teams open on night maps. Let's focus when we've watched the opener on night map from Teamwork against a team that didn't go as far here. Let's see what Damish and Cody do, because a lot of people. Let's see. I think they're probably gonna rise and defend the middle
Yeah,
gate,
I
and
mean they're
that's
gonna do what
definitely what
everybody
Damish
does.
does.
The
So do you
means
think
to
it's
the
necessary to
means.
defend that middle gate? I mean, this is
What?
basically what
You
Cody.
just go. You just the beginning of Night Map's good. See,
Oh,
and
so
then yeah, there
yeah,
it is.
that rap kill.
How many of those deaths were there, Cody?
Wilkening from the top with the
I would
wrap
hate.
got
Ooh,
bumped from the
yikes!
middle.
I just imagine like the most terrible montage video of like all of those.
I
Ugh.
mean,
No,
there's a
don't
lot
do
of
it.
wrap kill. That's a beautiful wrap dive there by Damish. But that middle platform on this
You're
map, if you
never
think
safe.
about this map like you think about day map, the bottom of the map is actually in the middle, and that triangle of destruction sort of includes a forehead, right? So the bottom is the mouth, the middle is the mouth, and then this top middle platform is sort of the eyebrow or whatever. You get stuck underneath there, bopped out and killed.
Sure.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Illuminati's real in this
Sure.
game. But no, I mean that's literally what Teamwork's trying to do is trying to set you up underneath this middle ledge because they love it because you can get wrapped from two different directions.
Yeah. No, it's why. Yeah, and then Domish even yeah. That's they're just
And the
pinching the
snail's
snail
never
right
there.
now, and
Exactly.
one warrior goes down, and then the next. Ooh.
And that's a nice turnaround kill there by Turbo. And so Excuses takes the first set fairly convincingly.
Yeah, I'd say that was a quick one.
Their teamwork did. And now
Um,
they have to switch sides, which is the wild part about this game. Is that they made them switch sides in the middle of
well, I
finals.
don't know if
What do you feel about that?
they probably rock paper scissors again or something.
No, the game
They
software
just
makes winners. Remember, winners in this
oh,
got
that's
side,
insane. In the tournament,
and then
really.
coin flip got map pick, and
Look
so
at
they're
that
showing
butt.
the
That's
butts
Turbo's butt.
of Twerk. They just zoomed right in and it kind of froze on Turbo's butt because they're wearing
Shout out to
tidy
Turbo's
pants.
butt.
Oh, and there it is. Best friends again.
Turbo. His butt is great.
I mean, at this point, it's pretty much all you're thinking about.
What Turbo's butt?
At that point of the tournament, I mean, it's right there in everybody's face.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Yeah, those games crazy. We're going to the reset.
Yeah,
I just
maybe
feel
I'll
like-
I'll try to fast forward here on me and Charles.
Yeah, maybe.
Come
I
on,
don't know how
man,
long we're
Charles.
talking. I gotta take a breather. Get out of here. Get out of this dungeon. It's so dark.
I know, I agree.
Yeah. So
I think
here
we're
we
about
are,
to start.
switch
Here we go.
sides.
Whew.
So now
So-
the teams are on opposite sides. That's gonna confuse both of us
Right.
and everyone watching this. I'm sure.
Sorry about that for all the mess-ups we're about to have.
So this is
So
definitely the
Damish on
first
Gold
time we've
Queen,
watched
and
this.
again,
done
they
commentary
open on
for
Night Map
this.
the exact same way as the last time we saw them, where Cody went to the middle and then dropped down and grabbed the far gate, and Damish went to the top
Yeah.
and then went and grabbed the gate behind him. And now Damish is just sort of, he's got all the gate. I mean, he's just kind of going to chase him around here.
I mean,
And they're going to again look for that bump kill, but they don't get it because there's no warrior there to help Damish in the middle like there has been before, because they denied every warrior other than Wyatt, who's now sitting in the ledge. But Damish will do a good job protecting. Oh, that was a
that's
bad jump out
yeah,
by Andrew Wilkening.
perfect juke from Logan though.
That's true.
On Blue Skulls, he went in and then faked it. Domish dove and then ended up killing him.
Do you think the most important juke is the juke around it is around a gate? The juke around a gate.
Oh my
to
god,
kill,
yeah, I
to
love
kill
a good gate juke.
drones as they're trying to get out,
Well,
to kill queens as they come in to steal
yeah,
the gate.
no,
For
I
just
mean,
any character. I mean, you got to be able to
the
juke
gate
around
juke,
gates, right?
Yeah, it's great. That's like that's where all the action is in like that little area.
Yeah, I mean, if you almost think about it as in like a capture the flag type way, they're your little bases. You know, you got to defend them,
Yeah.
attack them, and you have to have moves to get into them. And so it's like a really fast game of, you know, capture the flag, capture the base.
Yeah. And I think for drones, it's always good to just. I don't even know. It's even it's a juke. There's like 4 people always juking at each gate.
Yeah, especially with these teams. Like they're both very good at it.
But yeah, so this is gonna be good. Blue has all the warriors right now. They're getting in berries slowly. My mom's calling.
Yeah, Dylan's mom's calling. I don't know.
Hey,
We're
Mom,
gonna keep
should I
going.
answer it? Should
He'll
we get
call
my
me
mom
back.
on the stream? I feel bad.
She knows Killer Queen.
I feel bad.
Anyways,
Hey, Mom,
so
I'll call you back.
Snail's moving back
Okay,
real
bye.
fast. So Excuses has got half their berries in. They still have warriors out. Teamwork really had nothing happen for them because neither queens died. So it's been a very safe and cautious queen round between Cody and Damish. And every time Teamwork's pushed the snail anywhere, Excuses has been able to bring it back. And at the same time, Ben's juking, and he's got 6 berries in. Yeah, which is pretty good. You're halfway there. That's if you wanted to move to a 2-2, you could late in the game and get those berries in pretty fast. Um, we'll see what they do here. Teamwork's still
Yeah,
trying to set
I
up
feel like
pinches.
Neil and Blue Ab's about to go crazy because he's gonna get these clears. I don't know, like,
But they've got, I mean, Cody's kind of in trouble here. But nice clear
yeah, that's a perfect
by
clear.
Neil. Yeah, on Blue Abs.
I don't know. I'd be interested to watch these. I don't know them winning this night map. I don't know how much of it is contingent on like just their warrior being able to clear out. I don't or like the ledge.
Ooh.
Um,
And so they're looking for the pinch here themselves, Blue is. And Neil's trying to come from below rather than above.
which is hard.
Trying to get that stick into the back of the queen, but instead Queen got out of there and he got wiped by Wilkening.
Remember the
But it's
days
just
when
two different
warriors
ways
could
of trying to set
remember
the
the
pitch
days when warriors could stick queens and not die?
Yeah, and they'd either bounce him or kill him.
Right?
Yeah, that was wild.
I'm so happy that's not. I was mad when they took that away, but I'm so happy that that's
It made
not
the game
anymore
more
because
than
this
it's
would be
Yeah.
you would have
Queens
not
would have a
last
hard
at
time
all.
staying alive.
Queens
Yeah.
would not last.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
So 3 berries left here for excuses, and they've stuck with their strategy, and Ben's getting them in. That was perfectly timed there to
yeah,
jump
just
on Wyatt's head and
weasel
get
it
in. And nightmap berries, if you have enough time, are definitely viable. Well, at least more viable than day map probably. And dusk to be determined. We'll see. Um, we don't have any
God, we
dusk
gotta play
tournament
Dusk
footage.
map. Perfect juke from Ben.
We're gonna have to do a match that's got
And
dusk
that was
map
Wyatt
footage.
just getting a little scared
One match,
of
yeah.
the clear and
I
let
mean,
the
he's in
berry
trouble
in.
here. He's surrounded by 2 warriors, and there's 1 berry left.
Perfect
He
from
can't
him
really
right
do
there,
much.
though. I
Yeah,
mean,
he did.
that's,
Yeah,
like
he's just a little late getting in.
he
but that was
stays
perfect.
alive. That's incredible.
Yeah, Wyatt's great. He's great
They
ledge
boxed him out. It was just a.
Can't feel bad
just
about that one.
That was just time. Eventually,
It's 3-on-1 basically there at the end for
Yeah,
Wyatt,
great
and
try.
he never died. Well, I mean, he did jump right into
He
a warrior's
lost.
foot, but and they did lose. But he did great of it. I mean, he really did do great. So excuses, we've seen a lot of teams win in finals matches the first set, and we've seen teams come back and win, turn it around and win the second 7. Happens a lot. Um,
yeah, it happens so much. It's crazy.
I'd say it's about a 50-50 split, though. I think this
Yeah.
final 7, I don't know. In Chicago recently, we've had last draft tournament we had somebody come out of losers and win. Previous number tournament we had the winners win. So
Did I get second at that draft?
yeah,
You
I
guys
beat
reset
you
us
twice
and
in a
then
row.
beat us?
I've
Ugh.
beaten you twice in a row. But we're gonna keep talking about this one because it's more important. It's BumbleBash Nationals, baby. And Snail's moving here for teamwork now on gold. Damish just got full gate control. No warrior is out
Yeah.
for Dom. Oh, but the turnaround kill from Cody.
Yeah, which
That's
is
a wild
perfect.
play.
And you get a speed warrior up. Also, spoilers. Should I tell spoilers? I feel like spoilers help you like view the matches.
Sure.
Teamwork wins the next 4, and so they end up winning 4-1.
Why would
And
you tell
so-
the viewer this?
What? Because I feel like you can like now watch how it happens if you know
That's
what's
fair.
gonna happen.
I mean, yeah. So
like, you're
Caesar's
not,
got a
like,
lot of momentum. Right.
the outcome's there. It's
It
not
is.
like
Yeah, no, but it's not a surprise.
so now you can see how it is.
You can
it
see how they're
unfolds.
able to sort of dominate this day map here, be it through the snail, through the bumps,
Yeah,
and
those
this is
pitches.
what Turbo and Damish are going to do. Is they're just going to keep cycling and like no matter what, Turbo is going to set up on the outside. He's just
Yeah,
going to
that
keep
warrior-
wrapping around and sitting here and waiting for the J die from Damish and waiting to push him out. And Cody's not able to hold this gate. He can go to the middle, but that's going to put him in a tough
the middle's
spot
a danger zone.
because then you get surrounded and the snail's still
Gets the
moving.
warrior up.
But Cody's great. He's slippery. He gets out of it. Again, he's back in the middle. He's trying to challenge that. He's not using the wrap, which may have been a better idea.
I just like using it because I get.
But look, so
tired.
Turbo's going to come around. He's going to defend the snail. And it looks like he's going to try to probably set up this pinch here again once he can get that snail cleared.
Yeah. Also,
And there it is.
They both realized that there was if they just watch those 2 drones, then they don't even need to worry about Cody.
And nice dive by
And so they
Damish
just
there.
picked off the drones. Like
And he's styling a little bit
Yeah,
here.
okay,
Damish is
yeah.
feeling himself. When he got bumped and Cody got out of it, but Cody's in real trouble here. And so that's, I mean, the ability of a queen to do that J dive, even that short one underneath that middle platform, all of those little platforms to bump queens that are just hanging out.
You got it.
Otherwise, you can sit there all day.
Yeah.
And then a queen, you can jump on a queen's head, or like on a warrior's head, and knock him into the queen's range
Yeah,
and get out of
you
it.
have to be just a J diving machine.
Yeah. And so
at
that's
all
that's a
times.
tough spot to be in. But you also have to have a queen that's got to make other queens pay for making that mistake. So round three starting up here, as Dylan said, teamwork is able to sort of control the outcome from here on out in terms of establishing gate control and denying excuses, the berries that they want, and also push the objective. So
I agree. I'm listening.
so teamwork here again. Damish is just kind of shadow Cody everywhere he goes. If you can see this, this is his strategy. He's looking to where Damish goes. I mean Cody goes, and he's going to go there every time. And he's got the technical ability to pull out J dives, and he almost was able to deny that warrior out of the middle, but wasn't. So now Cody's good though. Cody's wrapping through. He held him off. Bad play there by Neil, and great play by Damish, who both I think Cody and Neil kind of got ahead of themselves looking at that snail, and they didn't see Damish above them, and
Yeah,
he
Cody
was
got
able to
caught
kill
in
both
no
of them.
man's land right there.
Because Neil was just trying to go underneath Damish earlier, and then Cody's trying to defend the snail.
Yeah, I'm gonna be paying attention a lot to this hive because the first game they won on berries.
Yeah, they were able to get him in
And
over time.
the snail kind of got a little further than they want. Maybe I think
Great kill
they
there by
just
Damish.
weren't like these clears. So that's still
Oof, nice jump. I
well.
mean, so that's Lev.
It's Logan clearing now too.
It is, and so I think Logan did a lot of that.
Because before it was Neil clearing, and I don't know if that was a conscious decision they made,
well,
or
Neil
if
was
that's
dead.
just was he dead?
Yeah,
I thought
so
I saw
Neil's
him up.
died in this round is sort of the difference between this one and the first time they played. And so that left Logan in the position to clear, but then that left nobody to cover the snail, and now the snail's almost in. But we'll see. I mean, nice job by Turbo using his speed to take out Logan. And Lev is still up, and Lev's great at sort of guarding this. So this isn't over yet for excuses if you don't know the outcome. But Cody is on last life. They've wiped everybody. No warriors for blue. Nice job to hold that by Damish, to know that there was nobody on his right side. Just hold the left, get his guy in. And now that snail is almost in here for teamwork.
Yep.
And, oh yeah, beautiful dive from Damish.
Yep, just constantly pressuring.
I might have gotten that backwards. That might have been Cody who's doing the good defending to get his warriors up.
That switch up.
Either way, both queens are wonderful at defending gates and keeping people from imposing their will and getting their warriors out when they need them. And that's what made this even more impressive by teamwork, is that they went up against a team that was incredibly good at holding gates.
Yeah, also just Cody just kept getting caught in he would dive and then see a speed and then run away from that speed and then get caught on a dive or from another speed. Then that's tragic. Was that the spawn kill from Wyatt? I feel like Wyatt had a bunch of those.
Yeah.
I don't know if
he's got all the moves, all the slick. Nice double kill there by Lev. Taking out two warriors. And see, this is all excuses at this point.
Yeah, you're
pretty
right.
much.
You're right.
Other than that turnaround kill. Looking good here. Only one warrior out for gold. Excuses got 3. So I think in that spot, look, this is where you set the pinch up. And they're doing it themselves. Look, they had the warrior go out to the outside, but it's Lev, and he does it. And they pull it off. They did exactly what teamwork was doing to them earlier.
Yeah.
Right back to him. Nice setup by Lev and Cody. So I think both these teams are really good at setting up that pins, especially under the right and left platforms in the middle here.
Yeah.
Under the eyeballs, if you will, of the Illuminati.
All I see is a face now.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to play this map anymore.
Yeah, I'm done with it. It looks stoned.
Last life for both queens. But Cody just got caught by Wyatt again.
Can you rewind that?
I mean, this is...
That's Wyatt's spot. He keeps going there over and over again. That's Wyatt's house. Dare I call it Wyatt's house? He gets there and immediately goes up there and is on his spot.
Up,
yeah, so he had 2 of those where he got the queen kill right out. Like he got the first one the same way, but in the middle.
Yeah.
Where he ended
That's like his surprise kill.
He got 2 basically ghost kills.
Those are his things.
Yeah.
The drop, the follow through on night map, the ghost kill, and then I don't know.
Well, no,
they've got words for him.
The first one was right when he got out of the gate. He met Cody where Cody was and bopped him, and then that last one he just happened to be there, and I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean it's just a great play. It's
he's a ghost.
Knowing the intricacies of the game well enough and implementing them to win high level killer queen matches is really
He's a
impressive.
ghost.
Wyatt is really underrated, I think, on the national scene. I definitely think he's one of the best players in New York. One of the best players at this game. So that was really good. And round 5 coming up here, teamwork. Um, Again, they've won 3 in a row. All the momentum's in their favor. They've sort of been able to dominate gates and impose their will on Cody here. And so we'll see what they're able to do again here in terms of using the wrap to control the middle, to control the snail. And Turbo went down right away on Speed Warrior. And so that's a great sign for Blue. As Charles would call it, your striker went down. But Domish does it right back to him with a great dive on
Yeah,
Logan.
and I don't know. Like their Blues
When Neil's
Warriors
still up.
excuses Warriors went down. Neil hasn't tried to clear this hive once.
Yeah,
And I don't know. The only
That's
game
true.
they won, he was constantly clearing. And so I don't know if Neil's overcompensating the snail at this point and thinking he has to do that. But I don't
or if
think
it
it's
was
a
a team strategy
coincidence.
switch.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that. I would be interested to hear if they made that.
If they meant to.
I almost want to say Neil.
He's doing great. He's wiping. He hasn't died this
Yeah, no,
round.
he's killing it. But
Oh,
sorry,
we jinxed him.
commentary
Yeah. 4
It's
months later, we
real.
jinxed him. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a conscious decision or he just felt like he had to be there. But also, I don't know if it's coincidence that the one game they won on berries
Sorry.
against Teamwork, it's because Neil was constantly clearing. Because if you don't kill the ledge guard, your clears aren't doing anything.
That's true.
If you're getting one berry in, if that ledge guard stays alive, you're just wasting your time. And I think that might have been the difference between Logan ledge guarding and Neil ledge guarding. Where Logan's like playing it smart and doing really
Oh, you mean clearing?
or clearing, yeah, excuse
Yeah.
me. He's playing it smart and doing it really well where you're getting a berry in, but the difference, and some of that's Neil had speed when he was clearing, which is why I think you sent a speed in there, because if you send a vanilla in there, no good ledge
It's
guard.
hard to clear. It's hard to get it done
No good
quickly,
ledge
at
guard's
least.
going to die to a vanilla. You got to
I mean, they might.
No,
but
I mean, like,
probably not. I mean,
at this level, if you're only sending a vanilla to clear, your
it's
ledge...
going to take a while. It's
but-
going to be a lot of zoning. It's going to be tough.
A good ledge guard's going to let a single berry in. Because they're like,
Yeah,
you
they'll just
don't-
get out and come
It doesn't
back.
matter. It's a
Yeah.
berry. It doesn't matter. Like, if your team can be on this now and you're doing everything else, they're gonna
Just stay alive at all costs.
Yeah,
Why
like
would
one,
you die
one
over
berry
a one
doesn't
berry
matter.
coming in? Exactly. That's what
And
you're
so
saying.
I don't know if that was a conscious thing for them to start sending Logan to clear. I think if Neil does that from the beginning, then berries might have been more possible.
Yeah, I mean, they only have 4 in, and the snails moved. I mean, Chris is on it constantly, and Blue's just got the one
But
slow warrior up.
It reaches a point where you have to. So everything, the snail, berries, and everything works like a magnet, where it pulls everyone towards it and makes everyone compensate for that. And a lot of times in KQ, it's whoever can like physically pull the team towards their thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And you can flip it, but
Well, that's why you have to run objectives, and that's why we have it. We
Yeah,
still
I
have
mean,
yet
yeah,
to see an all-military
but-
team who does nothing but military.
well, yeah, that's
win.
not going to happen.
You have to do
But-
something else.
Yeah, I think it was taking too long
Nice
to clear the ledge.
wipe there by
And I think that
Wyatt.
was maybe the
And last life, tournament life here for Cody, and this snail's almost, it's cruising. But Blue's got help. You know, he's definitely got players up.
Yeah.
Neil, though, went for something he shouldn't have. They're just kind of pressing here.
Yeah,
I
it
think,
just
for
sucks
him
because
at
I
the
don't
end.
think you're winning on berries at this point.
Yeah. And so
As-
Cody's in trouble. Lev gets squeezed there in the middle.
Yeah, that was a sick get from Neil. He got in. I don't know how.
I think Lev had a little bit of trouble against teamwork here on some spawn stuff.
Well, yeah.
I think that'd be something he'd admit, and that's a great dive, tournament winning
Yeah,
kill
that's
there
it.
by Damas. So we
GG.
saw a lot
I
of
don't know.
rat
I kind of
kills.
went on a little rant there at the
Yeah,
end, but
just-
I feel like it was a good rant.
I
The
mean, you're
only
ta-
the only game they
yeah.
won on night with berries was because like they cleared the ledge immediately, and that seriously like as someone
It
who has
pulled
had
the,
ledge
the New
guard
York
as
resources to ledge guard.
queen, like, and then like it's a person who's not used to it, so then you clear them next time, and it's like a
It becomes
staggering
easier, sure.
like because like it just be like if you can. I honestly think
Yeah.
berries are real on night map. And we're going to be doing it the next tournament, so I'm excited, especially if we play this team to see how it works. I think you have to.
So basically,
Anyways,
let me
whatever.
just summarize.
Also,
Alright.
Cody wasn't clearing
so
either. And
basically, what
think Queen's
happens
gotta
is
clear.
Dylan saying that if you're able to get clears on night map, you
I
can
gotta
get
go to the
berries in.
bathroom.
pretty quickly.
Bye, fools.
Um, but Portland wasn't doing that as the tournament went on. You have to play sort of a perfect game to be able to like play a top level team 3-1, 3-1 and win berries against their snail. And if you're not able to clear and pull those resources away from snail defense, away from gate control, away from chasing your queen around, you're going to have a hard time winning on berries with a 3-1 for sure. 2-2 might be a little bit easier. But Teamwork was able to do that. They got a lot of pinches. You're seeing the celebrations of this New York team. The people sort of cheering for them. Turbo had a lot of fans in Arizona and Phoenix, so you saw some of those guys celebrating. That was a great tournament. It was a great turnout for BumbleBash I, and we'll be seeing BumbleBash 2 coming up October 8th, 2017 in Minneapolis. Aaron Goldberg, Dylan would sign off, but he wasn't lying about the bathroom. Thanks for tuning in.